Introducing your referee, Mr. Kongpathum. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 26 years of age, he stands 185 centimeters tall and weighed in 171.6 pounds. He holds a record of 65 wins, 23 losses and 2 draws. Fighting out of RWS, Thailand, let's hear it for Kongpathum! His opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 23 years of age. He stands 184 centimeters tall and weighed in 171.3 pounds. He holds a record of 16 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Paris, France. Let's hear it for Marvin
Kongpathum from Thailand, taking on Marvin Caperan from France. 3-minute rounds. Caperan been training at the 𝐷𝐸S gym, where Petzilla trains. Petzilla very close to becoming a Rajadamnern Stadium champion a few weeks back. Unsuccessful, very unlucky against Petsaman.
Phenomenal fight, that was very exciting, but tell you what, Kongpathum turning up the heat here. Solid left kick straight through the midsection. Marvin starting off carefully here in the first round. Started off with a digging body shot to leg kick. And taunting Kongpathum there with a bit of gyration from the shorts. Oh, solid right hand over the top.
You get the feeling Kongpathum didn't like that, Joe. Straight after him. Good right low kick from Marvin.
I've seen Marvin fight before, and I tell you what, I've seen the adjustments and the improvements already. A stronger base, carefully adjusted shots, picking his shots very carefully. Oh, nice overhand right.
And I know the fight that you're talking about, you commentated on that fight, he's looking a lot more relaxed right now, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Again, trying to take away the base there of Kongpathum with some low kicks, Marvin.
And I do believe that he changed gyms. He's down in Pattaya before now at 𝐷𝐸S, and maybe his time at 𝐷𝐸S has certainly paid off.
It's interesting because 𝐷𝐸S, they're not really known for having a lot of big fighters at that gym. A lot of their fighters, the best fighters in fact, like Petzilla and Chaiton, compete at the lower weight divisions. And Kokkasit, of course, an amazing fighter. Again, fights at 112 pounds, 115 pounds. But it's nice to see now they're opening their doors and accepting some foreign fighters and some big guys as well, like Marvin. Interested to see the progression of that gym. But we're bigging him up. Still going to get the victory here tonight, and that's no easy task against someone like Kongpathum. Trying to take him down.
Marvin coming in with a very heavy-handed approach here in the first round. Some of those big overhand rights slipping through the guard, but Kongpathum still laser-focused.
He's defended pretty competently so far, Marvin. Picked his shots nicely, but I think you could argue that Kongpathum...
kick for a kick.
I'm going to say I think Kongpathum has probably thrown more shots in this round. I think there's an argument you can make that Marvin has showcased better shot selection, especially with that low kick. Good left high kick. Just as I say that there from Kongpathum. Still a dangerous fighter.
Here we are in the dying seconds of round number 1. And to end that round, Kongpathum just slips the right kick through the guard of Marvin.
And Marvin was also able to throw another low kick. Good fight for both these fighters after round number 1. Let's have a look at the highlights. Let's see if we can separate these two. Big right hand. And you can see Kongpathum after that didn't like it, went straight after him. Good. I like those low kicks though, Joe.
Certainly going to pay dividends here in the second round.
Solid left kick there from Kongpathum. Good right hand over the top.
It's a fairly standard strategy to start off with heavy low kicks, stop the forward movement from your opponent. But it works. It's just one of those strategies that works. I mean, you can see the look of frustration on Kongpathum's face after that big right hand. Here we are coming into round number 2. Big right kick and just gets the defending slips to the canvas there from Marvin.
Yeah, beautiful boxing there once again, and footwork from the big Marvin Caperan. That was a nice left hook. And again, keeps finding that left hook here in round 2. See the strikes landing in round 1. 26 to Marvin to Kongpathum's 23.
Oh, big step up knee to enter inside the clinch here from Kongpathum. Beautiful strike landed there from Kongpathum.
Leaping left hook, then a right hand after a body shot there from Marvin. Here comes Kongpathum once again. And another good low kick. Right hand from Kongpathum. Left kick to the body. Big knees from both fighters. I think missing the mark at that time. But that left knee didn't from Kongpathum within the clinch. A lot more aggression being shown here from Kongpathum.
Certainly after round 1, a little bit down on the scorecards, has to turn up the volume.
See that left elbow trying to sneak through the guard there from Marvin as Kongpathum once again tries to fire in a right knee. But for Marvin, you would say don't be coerced into trying to trade shot for shot against Kongpathum, and don't forget those low kicks that you were firing off in round number 1. Because at the moment, I feel like Kongpathum is starting to make it a fight that he would appreciate more so than Marvin. Good low kick, just as I say that. But this is exactly what you would want from Kongpathum if you're in his corner. Make it very difficult, at least for Marvin, moving forward. Look at this. Teeps pushing him back against the ropes.
Absolutely. Offensive teeps to set up the clinch. Utilize that long guard to set up on the inside. And of course, the step-up knees to break the distance. This is a fight that Kongpathum wants to fight here.
Yeah.
Marvin.
Oh, another good left knee to the midsection. And again, Kongpathum firing in some big shots here in round number 2. You know, round number 1 was very close, according to the judges. I thought Marvin might have just nicked it. This round, even closer. Oh, there's a nice left hand. Very smooth there from Marvin. But Kongpathum, look, he's trying to bulldoze his way back into this fight, and kicks to the midsection like that will certainly do a job. Right high kick from Marvin. Oh,
the elbow just slips through.
Yeah. I think he actually moved out of the way of that. Nicely done there for Marvin. Close round. You know, you could see it from either corner's point of view, either fans' point of view, either fighter's point of view, how they've won this round so far. Good low kick.
There it is again. Oh, blocked there by Kongpathum, but straight inside the clinch. Side control with that palm over the top, breaking the frame to end that round.
Very entertaining round. The Muay Thai we've just witnessed there here on RWS, and you can see Marvin starting to take a few more deep breaths, whereas Kongpathum maybe looking the fresher of the two.
Much better round there for Kongpathum.
I think there's a strong argument that he won that round, you know. Let's have a look at the highlights. You know, he started well, didn't he?
I don't think there's a strong argument. I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah? Well, you know, Marvin definitely had his moments in that round where he was struggling, Kongpathum, but once again, maybe Marvin not as defensively sublime as he was in round number 1. Kongpathum pretty much the same style that we saw in round 1, just punches and bunches, continuing to throw, non-stop action. Good left hook there from Marvin.
But again, interesting, because if I were in his corner, I'd be telling him to stay on the back foot and just go back to the leg kicks. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And then, you know what? I think that the corner of Kongpathum were well aware that the leg kicks would be a big part, potentially in round number 2. So they said close the distance as fast as you can so we can't fire in. I think he only threw, what, maybe 2 or 3 within that round?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what happens here in round 3.
I think we'll probably see a lot of what we saw in round number 2 here.
Well, there you can see straight away I think he was listening to his corner. Do not back down. He straight away walked over to Kongpathum, did Caperan. Oh, big elbow! Beautiful there. Going back to that leg.
Oh, big punches and bunches to follow up with the leg kick again there from Caperan.
Oh, you see his body though. It is starting to hurt from all those knee strikes. He almost winced. Kongpathum going back to the body. You can see the knees landed in round 2. 21-8 in favour of Kongpathum. Applying the pressure in round 2 really has paid dividends.
Continuing the pressure here from Kongpathum, setting up big knees here inside the clinch, slips the arm through again and just creates more space to deliver those punishing knees. And you could see the look of concern there on Marvin's face, certainly playing a big part here in the later round.
Yeah, he's going, Kongpathum is smart, he's going straight to that body. I think he knows that he's hurt Marvin in that area, and he's doing exactly what he needs to do now. He's just moving straight at him, throwing teeps and knees when he can to the body to try and decimate that gas tank even more.
Oh, it's such a beautiful setup, that long step-up knee.
And you can see as well, Marvin's throwing, but he doesn't quite have that pop that we saw in rounds 1 and 2.
Absolutely. The venom has been taken out of the sting, and a lot of it is to the depletion of the gas tank here in round 3. Big right kick to set up inside the clinch now. Locked on with that vice grip.
Not a good sign, Marvin there, looking up at the clock.
Yeah, it's often a sign of fatigue there.
Oh. Right knee. What a difference maker it is. If you can fight like this within the clinch and throw knees, it is such a big difference maker, isn't it, in the sport of Muay Thai, Joe?
Absolutely.
How many times do we see fighters that were getting done by the punches and the knees and the elbows all of a sudden just grab a hold and start driving knees into the body? They might still get clipped like Kongpathum is getting done here, but it doesn't have that snap, that pop that we saw earlier due to the fact that they are just so fatigued. And that's why they always say, don't they, in Muay Thai gyms, do not forget, do not neglect to clinch.
Absolutely. It's not kickboxing, this is Muay Thai. Oh, big leg kick, but big return there from Kongpathum.
Oh, I like it, Marvin saying, bring it on, even though he's visibly tired. I still like the energy, the crowd trying to get behind him as well, I think. The left knee there from Kongpathum.
Marvin moving in with a lot of desperation, but eats a big right kick for his troubles. And
tried to throw an elbow there at the end of the round, but ends up back in the clinch. That was a fun fight, a great fight, showcasing, like I said, why knees are such a massive part of the sport of Muay Thai. See, Marvin in round number 3 started well, but once again, I do feel like the Kongpathum, similar to round number 2, just started to edge forward and might have been on this fight with the knee strikes, Joe. But fans very entertained. Let's have a look at the highlights from the fight. See, round 1, Marvin, different animal, wasn't he?
Certainly starting out well from the get-go. Punches and bunches, utilising those strong leg kicks, hacking at the frame.
Yeah, Kongpathum in round 1 was chasing shadows a lot of time. I still don't understand really how judge number 1 scored it in his favour. I thought Marvin did more than enough. But then in round 2, Kongpathum changed his tack. The majority of his strikes were targeted to the body. That was a beautiful right shot to the body there by Marvin. And a big left hook.
But then in round 2, Kongpathum started to pick up the pace and walk through a lot of the punches to lock on and deliver those punishing knees.
And then of course in round 3, I feel like the tank had been depleted like you were mentioned. But overall, a very, very entertaining fight here in our second bout of RWS. Let's make it official.
After 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 30-27. The second judge scored 29-28. And the third judge scored 29-28. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision.
with those big knees gets the job done here tonight on RWS. Great fight.